When considering the inaugural event to mark the reopening of the park next year, the Mayor tasked us to come up with an event that would show London and the park off to all its glory. So the best brains of City Hall, TfL, London and Partners and the OPLC have spent the last year planning an ambitious, homegrown addition to the calendar of major global sporting events. So on behalf of the Mayor of London, I'm delighted to announce today a two-day festival of cycling. I'm now going to hand over to my friend and colleague, Colville Ranger, who will talk about the details.
Thanks, Dan. Good morning, everyone. And how many cyclists have we got here today? Oh, good. Okay, so at least a few people will be personally interested in taking part in this event. As Dan says, Boris threw down the gauntlet. And actually, he threw it down about 4 years ago, which I'm sure you guys are all aware, when he said, I want London to be a cyclised city because a cyclised city is a civilised city. So we have spent over £200 million in the last 4 years investing in cycling. And some of you may have seen the small schemes that we've announced so far. The Barclays Cycle Hire scheme, the superhighways, the additional parking, looking at how we can make outer London more friendly for cyclists with biking boroughs. But really, this is now about the future. And it's fantastic today that we can make this announcement. Obviously, Boris is in Davos. He has been talking about this there. He will be beating the drum for this event over there. But what we've done, and great work I have to say, done with London and Partners and TfL, working with the cycling industry and British Cycling and others, to come up with this concept of this two-day festival. I have to point out that the name is still up for grabs. We've had plenty of debates to try and come up with a creative name. You know, the great minds in TfL and the Mayor's office and LNP haven't yet come up with a snappy one. Today is not just a call out to get a delivery partner who will help us deliver this world-class event. It really is come and help us inspire Londoners to be cyclists, to use the most cleanest, greenest form of transport, to find that it's fun, to find that it's safe, to find that it's enjoyable, to attract world-class cyclists to come and take part in a world-class event. It really is exciting. I know Dermot was saying to me earlier, why can't we do it now? And I mentioned, well, we've got a few small events happening this year, Dermot, which is sort of getting in the way. But 2013 will be a fantastic year. As Dan has said, it's going to be a legacy from the Olympic Park as well. It will take in Hyde Park. The route will have, on the second day, a fantastic professional ride, but on the first day, a great mass participation event, something that inspires Londoners. Again, we have done this so far with our partnership with Sky, which has produced the Mayor's Sky Ride. But really, we're building on this. It's a genuine step change and really building on all the efforts that we've put in so far.
Thank you, Colville. I think we're all aware of the world-class venues that are hosted on the park, but probably what's a little less known is that the park hosts a vast amount of quite beautiful parkland and open spaces. It's within these spaces that we will host in the years to come some of the country's most exciting events and attractions. As Dan has already mentioned, we're very pleased to announce that we will reopen the park in phases from July 2013. I'm delighted that the London Cycling Festival will be the first major mass participation event on the park, hosting tens of thousands of people very soon after we welcome the public back into the park. It's the exact kind of event that fits our family ethos of the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park, and we'll be embracing this with a free-to-enter family weekend packed with complimentary activities in our North Parkland areas, but also encompassing the multi-use arena and the velodrome facilities. I think our aim is to celebrate all forms of self-powered transport, along with the associated art and subculture that stems from those various disciplines. These could include fun-run style races and challenges, workshops, demonstration and expos, be they for fans of cycles, scooters or penny farthings. This will bring people and communities together, it will encourage healthy living, and I think they'll be able to push, ride or roll their way around a beautiful new park for London.